it's moving kind of fast, but not kind of fast. I feel much better about this pace and just having time to process it. I'm so glad that I sat down and wrote out all these goals. I think I would have been a little lost and overwhelmed without them. This gives me like an anchor to kind of tie back to what is it that I want? What do I need to do to get there? Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's get those babies, ladies. I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty. Good morning, fertility fam. How are you? Today is Monday, September 17th. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. I am excited. AF showed up. I'm excited because that means we are officially on the road to IVF. Yeah, so today is day 2. AF showed up yesterday. As you can see, I have the yoga mat out. I've pushed the chairs to the side so that way I'm not tempted to get up and sit in them. And I've got my exercise ball, so I'm going to do some sit-ups and I'm going to do my yoga DVD to get the day started. And I want to go over goals with you today. Like, let's just do an update so that I am being held accountable. I appreciate you guys going through it with me, just to make sure that I stay on track, right? So as you can see, I've continued with my exercise. I'm going to get into that now, and I will talk to you later. Alright fam, I have worked out, I've showered, I'm dressed, I'm ready to go to work. I've packed my lunch here and here. I've got water. I'm about to do my wheatgrass shot for the day. I should have said cheers first. And I'm finishing up my lemon apple cider vinegar and honey mixture, which I'm just gonna call the ACV drink from now on because it's just a mouthful. ACV, apple cider vinegar drink. All right, a couple other things. So I mentioned earlier that this is cycle day 2. I've got to call the coordinator, Nicole, to get my polypectomy scheduled and also my cycle day 21 progesterone testing, which I will start my estrogen patch. So this is our official start of IVF. I'm super excited. It took me a minute to get excited, but now that it's here, I'm excited. I'm scared, I'm excited. I just want my baby, so I'm gonna keep working toward that. Today we're gonna come back. I already mentioned that we're gonna go over goals. I'm looking forward to sharing the update with you guys. I think it'll be pretty cool. And then I wanted to say this cycle I'm going to be temping. So I will wait until AF leaves town and then I will start temping and I will share that with you. I've been getting a lot of questions about charting and temping, and I think some people use the app and they've never done it like old school charting, so the apps don't really make sense, or you rely on the apps and the AI is not advanced enough for you. So if you're in that boat, if you've never charted, if you're interested in charting, stay tuned because that is going to be coming up. I'll probably do like weekly updates because there's nothing exciting about it. Like, I will link my video here for the 3 tips for charting. One of them is like you need to have 5.5 hours of sleep at least, or at least 5 hours of sleep, which now I'm getting, so I can officially chart again. So yeah, we'll talk through it as it happens, and I will share my charts with you guys and tell you what I'm interpreting based on the data. And then I am going to start my palm juice tonight. I will do a fertility smoothie when I get home. I'll do that with the collagen and some other things. But it's always good to start on cycle day 2, 3. The lining starts to rebuild on cycle day 3. I like to prep it a little bit ahead of time. So today we're really just like getting rid of waste, but as it starts to rebuild, I'll have the palm juice tonight. So when I wake up in the morning, my body's already kind of ahead of the game. All right, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. What's up, fertility fam? All right, I'm out of the house and on the move. I was just reading the comments from the video that posted today. You guys are so amazing. It was the video where I was talking about being afraid, and I got the email with the congratulations, and I didn't know how to take it. And you guys said some pretty profound things about how it can be a blessing at the end of the journey. So Butterfly Poet shared, and if you guys don't know who Butterfly Poet is, I'm going to link her channel over here, but she shared that she had done multiple home inseminations, and had she not moved on to IVF, that she wouldn't have known some things that she needed to know. I don't want to tell all her business. You guys head over to her channel, but she's on IVF and she feels like moving to that was a blessing in disguise, not only for the procedure, but for what was discovered in preparation for the procedure. So I think that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. R. Taylor, if you guys haven't checked out her channel, I'm gonna link it over here. Just so insightful, so deep. I love you, sis. Like, you just are always on point. And yeah, I appreciate your comment. Thank you. And Tanika TTC, who I talk about all the time, I'm a huge fangirl of her channel, one of the first TTC channels that I found here on YouTube. I will link her channel over there. She was saying that it's more of, once you've been in the trenches, it's kind of like welcome to the club, which makes sense. Makes total sense. It's not where we wanted to be, obviously, but we're here, and it's an option before we kind of tuck out of TTC. So my plan is, on my way out, it's with the baby in my arms, but we'll see. So, and I do want to say I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to do it. My fear, when I'm expressing my fear, I'm not saying it from a place of ungratefulness. I'm extremely grateful. I'm expressing it, one, because I grew up not being encouraged to express my feelings. And what I mean by that is, if I was saying I was sad or I was crying, I was told that I wasn't sad and to get it together, or that there were crocodile tears and to get it together. And so when you're told that all the time, ain't nothing wrong with you, you start to second guess yourself. I'm not judging how I was raised. I'm just reporting out what my experience was. I'm proud of who I am and how I got here. But when you grow up with that, it is hard to come out of that and own your feelings. And so now I have the luxury of going to a therapist and discussing how I feel, and I have the luxury of sharing it with you all of how I feel. And so when I'm saying I'm afraid, I'm being honest about how I feel. I'm keeping it 100. I'm scared, and I'm working through that fear. I'm leaving it in God's hands, that His will be done. And I would just be lying to you if I got on here and was like, hell yeah, I'm going to IVF, that's what's up, y'all. That's not how I'm feeling. So I don't mean to come across as ungrateful. Hopefully you guys, no one has interpreted it as that, because I know some people are like not able to move on to IVF and wishing they could, or trying to figure it out. And so I don't want to diminish anyone ever. Everybody's journey is valid. Everybody's feelings are valid. I just want to have the space to talk about my feelings and what's going on with me. So thank you, ladies, for all your warm well wishes. For Kosha, you gave me a nice your message meant a lot to me as well. I thank you for your prayers and your spirituality and sharing that with me. All right, what am I doing? Running late as always, ladies. I'm gonna shaboogie to the subway. I will talk to you later. And there it is, all done. Both of the wraps fully filled, and the salad that I have left that I'm finishing. And then I did a Skinny Girl Bai drink, so I've got the Bai antioxidant here, but I mixed it with seltzer water, so it's It was 3/4 filled with seltzer water and then 1/4 filled with Dubai.
It started Sunday, correct?
Yes, yesterday. Yep.
Was it full flow?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the earliest we could do this procedure is on Friday. Now, would your period be done by Friday?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep.
Okay, fabulous. So we could actually schedule you in for Friday. Would Friday work best for you?
What times are available?
So there's no set time right now. So we just put you on the schedule because this is a procedure. It's done under anesthesia. And we tell you be prepared to stay 2 to 3 hours at our center. So right now there's no set time. This could be any time from like 9 o'clock to about 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Do you guys do it on Saturday at all?
No, unfortunately. So this you do need a day off.
Okay, yes. All right, got it. So let's do Friday. That's fine.
You want to do Friday, so that way you still have Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so that'll be day 6. So you do need someone to bring you home, escort you home, because you'll be under anesthesia.
Okay.
Also, we will need a urine sample when you arrive, and some of the instructions includes no eating or drinking after midnight. So, meaning on Thursday, after 12, you can't eat or drink.
Oh, okay.
No eating, so you'll be fasting until you get to our office, so you'll be very hungry.
Not even water?
Not even water.
Oh, okay.
Because when you do arrive too, we will need a urine sample from you at our center.
That's going to be a miracle. I got to give a urine sample and no water.
I know. We just need a little bit because we have to just verify that you're not pregnant before this procedure.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like double checking, triple checking just to make sure.
Gotcha.
We don't want to go in there to do anything if you're pregnant, which has happened in the past. So we caught somebody like right before, like, oh, she can't go, stop.
Really? Even after
yeah.
a period, she ended up pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because the period wasn't a full period. Like, she told us it looks like a full period, but it really wasn't. It was just like spotting.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting.
That's why we always ask, is it full flow, just to make sure to confirm.
Yes, yeah, mine is definitely full flow. It's raging.
Okay, fabulous. So you're all set for this Friday, which is August 21st.
Okay.
And this will be done with Dr. Beth Raquel, and it's on the same floor, floor PH. And they will call you on Thursday anytime from, let's say, 1 o'clock to about 5 o'clock with the time you should arrive.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay?
Awesome. And then can I do my cycle day 21 appointment?
So, depending on how results look from this. So we have to wait for the results, and then Dr. McConnell will look at it, and she will let you know if you're able to start on cycle day 21.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, so you're all set, so just expect a call on Thursday for this, okay?
Okay.
Also, another thing too, this is done under anesthesia. From the little bit I know, most insurance don't cover this, so it most likely will be a cost out of pocket $500 for anesthesia.
Okay.
Okay, so just heads up, but I'm still going to alert the billing department to see if it's covered.
Okay, can we process it and then see if it comes back, or however that works, I guess?
I'm not sure exactly how they go about doing it, but I could have Antoinette reach out to you pertaining to that to see if they're able to send it to the insurance company first.
Okay.
And if they deny it, then, you will pay for it.
Gotcha. Okay, that'd be great.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
All right, thanks,
All right,
Nicole.
so
Have a
you're
great
all
day.
set.
Okay.
You too.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. You see how sometimes the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing? That's what my grandpa used to say. Because Katrina told me to schedule both, which I'm happy that Nicole said not to, because last time we scheduled it and I didn't need it. So let's just wait. And I hope I hear from Antoinette today, because I would love for them to run that through insurance since I have to be put to sleep. So now I need to let Blue know, because he said that he would be my escort. So good thing he's still not working. That works out in my favor. So we'll see. We'll see. We're on the road. I'm excited. Hey fam! Alright, Goals. Let's revisit those bad boys. First and foremost, lose weight. I am on track for that. So let's just go back to what we had originally said. Reduce BMI to 22, or what I originally said. Reduce BMI to 22. And then I said that Blue gave me a more definitive, or suggested a more definitive goal, which was to put a number on it, which means in order to get my BMI to 22, I had to lose 22 pounds when I started this. And so I broke that down even further. I have this, my lovely calendar. I was looking at R. Taylor, Regina's video about getting a calendar. Like I need to get one, not just for IVF, but for my life. Normally everything is digital, but I've been taking so many notes. I have this. Anyway, so I did go ahead and take it week by week. And so in order to get to 22, what needs to happen is by the 21st of September, I need to be at 25.5 BMI, or 152 pounds. The 28th of September, I need to be 149 pounds. That will get me to 25 BMI. The other one was 25.5. By October 5th, I need to be at 145.5, which will put me at 24. At that point, that's all bells will go off, because that means I will no longer be medically overweight. At anything over, anything 25 or above is fat, obese. So yeah, or overweight. They have like overweight, obese, morbidly obese. I am overweight. So October 12th, I need to be down to 142 pounds. That'll put me at 23.8 BMI. October 19th, 138 and a half pounds, which will put me at 23.2 BMI. And then by October 26th, 135 pounds, which will put me at 22.6 BMI. So that is as specific as I can get with that goal. So I have to track towards that. Pick a fat loss plan. So I had trouble with this. I haven't picked one plan. I'm doing a hybrid of a couple plans. I looked at keto, which seemed cool, although kind of confusing. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on it. I don't know what they're talking about. I did some online research. Basically, there are good things about it and bad things about it. The one thing that I cannot do right now is the dairy. I was doing full fat dairy before, just in my own personal life, organic, grass-fed, etc., because it messes up your hormone profile. Now I'm not touching dairy at all because it messes up your hormone profile. Like I don't want any of it at all in my system right now, even though I was eating the healthier version, which was the grass-fed full fat. I'm going to not have it at all right now. And so that is a little bit challenging for the keto diet. And then also I was looking at the Mediterranean diet, which I liked. So I'm taking bits and pieces of it and looking at the science behind like what these foods do for your body, your metabolism. And I'm taking, you know, kind of cherry picking. Haha, see what I did there? Those bits that work for me. But the one thing that I am going to do is intermittent fasting. So I will eat 8 hours a day, or not 8 continuously, but during an 8-hour window. That'd be a lot of eating, right? And then for 16 hours, I won't. So it's either going to be like 11:30 to 7:30 or 12 to 8, where that's my food window. That's all the food I'm going to consume for the day. And then I will fast the other times. I will continue with the apple cider vinegar. I've loved the results on that. However, with the fasting, the first one of the day, I cannot put the honey in there because it has sugar in it and that will break the fast. So it'll just be the lemon and the ACV and warm water. So that's what I'm doing there. I have increased my fiber intake, increased my protein. I'm using MyFitnessPal to help me track that. And then 6 days of fabulous eating and 1 day of cheat, which was Sunday, which I did do this week. You guys saw those photos yesterday where I had waffles and bacon and rosé and espresso, which is a whole other thing of like remove alcohol. That hasn't happened. It has been reduced though. That's the only day that I've had it. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. All right, develop exercise plan. So I haven't done a colonic, which is listed here, but I did do the detox. I haven't done yoga twice a week. I did it this morning. I'm not going to do it on Friday because now I'm having the procedure to remove my polyps. I definitely won't be at yoga, but I've got to figure that out. Hiking 1 time a week, so definitely did that yesterday. We got in 25 steps. We hiked over the George Washington Bridge into Fort Lee and then hiked around in Fort Lee. It was a city hike, but it was a hike. morning walk. So I've definitely been doing that, and I am addicted to that now. I love it. The first couple days it was hard to get myself out of bed, and then I couldn't stop. So I had to tell myself, okay, 2 days on, 2 days off. I'm actually doing more than walking. I'm doing like a light jog. Even Blue was impressed because he had been out of the country for a week and came back and was like, your stamina has increased so much. I wouldn't have thought it could have increased in such a short period of time. And he said he could see and feel the results, not, you know, whatever. So it was good. He was like, I don't know how to say this because I don't want you to think it was bad before, but I definitely see it. I definitely can feel it. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. No judgment. It is what it is. Increased water intake. I've done really well with this. I started that a while back. So I am drinking easily 3 liters a day off the top and then adding incremental onto there. Increased sleep. I'm still working on this. I think my sleep is better. I don't know that I'm getting over 5 every night. I definitely am not hitting 6 to 8. I'm probably right at about 5. I would like to get a little bit more. And as I return to temping, I would definitely need to do that. I've been taking the magnesium, the Calm in the evening, which has been amazing. It helps relax my muscles and it helps like just relax my mind. I've slept better. I haven't had like as many nightmares. So that was good. And then Blue said he also noticed that I was not snoring as much. I think that's from removing all the dairy. There's less inflammation in my body in general from the ACV, the apple cider vinegar drink, the way that I've been eating, and the dairy being gone, so like cheese and milk and all that fun stuff. Although I did have whipped cream yesterday on my French toast and a nice dessert, but that's a different story. It was my cheat day. Okay. Improve egg quality. So revamp supplements. This has been done. We can check that off here. Blood draw levels. That's done. Define the detox plan. That's done. I've done the detox. I still haven't scheduled the colonic. I'll figure that out. I said September 15th and we are today the 17th. So before egg retrieval, I'll do it, but I want to get this procedure out of the way and where they've got to put me to sleep and all that fun stuff. Fertility superfoods, definitely been working on that. I've been having my superfood smoothie in the evening, and just overall, all of my food is more dense, which helps support the diet because I can't have as many calories, so I have to make all the calories count. I'm having fun with the food though, making the calories count, making it very flavorful and beautiful, and it is enjoyable, and I feel like I'm taking really good care of myself by doing that. Acupuncture, I have not returned back to that yet, so I've got to get that on my to-do list. Meditation, daily before bed, and maybe 3 times a week is what I'm doing. So we'll say, this says August 19th, like let's set a new date, just so we have, what did we say? Today is the 17th, so let's say by October 1st, we'll ramp up to daily meditation. Fertility massage, cycle day 6 through ovulation. So after I have the procedure, I'll do fertility massage on myself as well as castor oil pack. I will say, overall, I feel like my hormones have been much more balanced. Like before AF, even actually before ovulation, I had no breakout, where normally I'll have something to let me know that it's coming. I didn't have that. I was kind of surprised that AF showed up. She was a couple days early. My luteal phase was only 12 days this time instead of 15, so I was expecting her Tuesday or Wednesday, tomorrow or the day after. And so the fact that it came about and my body wasn't like freaking out and letting me know, sending up smoke signals, I think it's good. I think my hormones are pretty balanced, so I'm happy about that. But I will continue to support that with the fertility massage and the castor oil packs. Do you guys know why the castor oil is good for getting out toxins in your body? If you would like to see a video on that, let me know down below, because there's actually some great benefits to castor oil, and I've done a video on how to do the massage, but I don't know if we talked about how it works. So let me know down below, and I'm happy to do that video. Get pregnant! This is, the ultimate goal, the penultimate goal, really. So by December 31st. So I've met with the RE. I originally thought I was going to do an IUI. That got kiboshed, thank goodness, because we ended up finding a polyp. So now we're doing IVF. I put egg retrieval in November. It's actually looking like it'll be like October 27th to 29th now, just because of the way my cycle has landed and the way things are going. I meet with the nephrologist on October 2nd, which is the kidney doctor, just to make sure all is working, which ends up being perfect. Like, don't question God, like it's all in his time. That meeting is on the 2nd, cycle day 21 will end up being on the 6th, which is when I'll go in for my progesterone, and that's when I would start my estrogen priming. So that gives me enough time to like having sat with him. If he has any concerns, I'll speak with the doctor on Saturday when I go back for my progesterone testing, and then we can kind of figure out from there what's going on. And then assuming all goes well and we're able to work out any concerns that he may have or may not have with the reproductive endocrinologist, and we all agree on a way forward, which is developing the treatment plan. So with the input from the nephrologist, input from the RE, and input from me, what risk am I willing to assume? All that gets done in time and everything is a green light. I'm not even gonna say assuming, I'm claiming it now that all that will be fine. That means I would start stimming about the 19th of October. That would be cycle day 2. So I'm gonna say I would go in for blood work that day. Everything will be fine and I will start my stimulation. They've ordered 12 days of med. All of you ladies who've gone through IVF have said you usually don't go all the way. So maybe it'll be 10, maybe it'll be 12. That's why I'm saying the range between the 27th and the 29th for the retrieval. The 27th of October will be my 10th day of stimming. So we'll see. We'll see how my body responds. Claiming it all now that it will respond really well and I will get the right amount of eggs and everything will be fine. So it's moving kind of fast, but not kind of fast. I feel much better about this pace and just having time to process it. I'm so glad that I sat down and wrote out all these goals. I think I would have been a little lost and overwhelmed without them. This gives me like an anchor to kind of tie back to what is it that I want, what do I need to do to get there, etc. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we are tracking to be pregnant by December 31st. Even if it's poopo, pregnant until proven otherwise. All right, ladies, that is all I have for you. I'm gonna wrap up, finish some editing, eat my dinner, and get myself in bed. Because tomorrow I get to work out. I'm gonna go for a walk in the morning. I'll probably take you guys with me for a little bit, but it's still gorgeous here in New York. The weather's been great, and I want to enjoy it. When does summer end? The 21st of September? So I've got a few weeks to enjoy the rest of summer. I hope that you are enjoying the rest of summer as well. Let me know. What are you doing to be good to yourself? Are you writing goals? Keeping your mind clear? Doing meditation? If you're not writing goals, are you just actively doing things to be good to yourself? I think it's important. Let me know down below. What are you doing? I will talk to you later. Bye. Mwah. Baby dust to you all. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my